so we are out of Pisces season, we're into Aries season, and I don't know about you, but I love being in Pisces season because you watch everybody else experience what it's like for us all of the time. So I have like my friends coming to me going, oh my God, my head is just like, it's here, it's there, it's like I'm in a dream state, and you're like, So, Aries season, obviously very different vibe. We're still Pisces. We take ourselves with us, okay? We have our fishy tail. We have our mermaid attitude. How the hell is that going to mix? Let's have a look. Oh my God, this card. The Galactic Mushroom. The Divine Matrix. This is the weirdest card, but it's actually a very Piscean card. Think about mushrooms, man. Think about mushrooms. Think about a matrix and how the roots, or whatever they call them, of mushrooms grow. I know. You probably, being a Pisces, do know that information, because Pisces knows weird information. So, they grow in this weird network. And by the time you see the mushroom part, so much has gone on. So much weird kind of, I think they call it a rizzle. But just imagine roots going like I'm doing, okay? Like a folk lady dancing. I feel like now that Saturn has left our sign, I don't want to jinx it. Touch wood under the table. I don't want to jinx it. But it feels like all steam ahead, all systems go. It feels like and let me know in the comments as well, because I'm Pisces with Pisces rising. I've got Mercury in Pisces, right? So I'm Pisces all the way. It feels like we've been held back massively. Just like restrained. Oh shit. That's our cards. Restrained by Saturn being in our sign for so long. Hang on, the ones that fall on the floor are always the best. We're doing this true Pisces style, right? This is also a true story, Pisces. I remember I did this last month, this t-shirt, and I had to go get it out of the wash because I hadn't washed it. And guess what? A month later, we're doing this month. There's me head down in the wash basket. I'm like, I'm very glad we don't have smelly vision. Anyway, oh my God, okay. I'm putting my reading glasses on, Pisces. Are you with me? I have a caffeinated beverage. Do get one if you have the same. Look, it's got chip. My favourite mug as well, never mind. Okay, oof, God, oof. Many masks. The authentic self. Will the real Pisces please stand up? I love that. And you know what? We haven't wanted to. Let me just write that down. Because when you've got Saturn in your sign, you stand up and then you just get kind of smacked down. Something happens, you can't go forward. You have to be sensible. There's a bar in your way. I'm just getting this whole thing that there's just been something, and I always get it for Pisces, like an underground town or something, and that Pisces comes to a dead end and there are bars on the gate and you can't swim through them as the fish, you're just bumping into the bars, okay? Who knew I'd be miming a fish bumping into the bars? But hey, I'm among me Pisces people. Drop me a fish in the comments and say hello. Also, do hype the video. If you like this video, take the time and get one of your fins. Go to the like button, you go swing, swing, swing to the left, and you can hype the video, get shown to loads more Pisces. Right, Galactic Mushroom and Many Masks, the authentic self. Your authentic self, which is difficult with Pisces because you're all 12 signs rolled into one, but somehow, and you will know this, and maybe tell me in the comments, there is a thread that runs through all the identities that make up a Pisces, and that thread is the kind of, and it's the thread that joins the two fish who go like this perpetually. That thread, that tension, between opposites is who Pisces really is. It's who you really are. Good coffee. Right. We also have dances on one foot. These cards are cray-cray, aren't they? They're so crazy. A balancing act. And heart and home, or heart home. Where does your heart belong? And I don't necessarily, although we will look at love in the second half of this reading, love and relationships. Where does your heart belong? And this is a bit similar, although not Scorpio. Scorpio got like a heart card, which had like a shadow around the heart, which is very, the dark heart, you know, the dark arts of the dark heart is very Scorpio. And let me know if you are connected to a Scorpio, if you've got any Scorpio in your chart, okay? Pisces and Scorpio understand each other well. As a Pisces, you don't have the dark heart, but you have trouble, I think, with embodiment. Pisces and embodiment is a massive challenge. When it comes to concepts, philosophy, poetry, singing, ecstatic things, dancing in particular, I'm just going to put that there because it's bothering me, dancing, skating, moving, walking, singing, dreaming, all of these verbs, these are all very Pisces. But it's very hard for you to know, Pisces, where you belong, who you are, the authentic self, where your heart is, who is in the heart, who is... Because the other thing is, and let me know this, I don't think Pisces ever really loses anyone. I think that there's a very inclusive, and I don't just mean like politically correct inclusive, I mean like, and this is very strange, it's going to sound weird, all the lives you've ever lived and all the people that there's ever been connected with you are still in the heart. You are a filter as a Pisces. It's like there is this, I don't know, I don't want to call it a procession, but it is, it's a continuous procession of people you knew, you've known, they've passed, they live, their future, their past, their everything. And they live through the psyche of Pisces. That's why Pisces, you know, you think of Albert Einstein, people like that, you know. Steve Jobs, people who manage to think on so many different levels. That's a very Pisces thing, but it's very powerful when you can actually find that thread, remove the mask, and discover yourself. Okay, so this is April 2026 tarot. I don't even know if I managed to say that to you in the intro. This is your April 2026 tarot reading for Pisces. Knowing you whenever you see it is the right time. Okay, let's take some tarot. Tarot for Pisces. Tarot, ooh, I like that one. Tarot for Pisces. Top and the bottom. Interesting. Let's see what we've got here. Six of Cups. This is interesting. Of course, we're in Mercury retrograde shadow while I'm making this video. Officially, it's, I don't know, I haven't even got my bloody moon diary. Let's have a look. Where are we? Who am I? Who are you? We've had the spring equinox. That was good. Right. So Mercury went direct on the 20th. We had a gorgeous new moon in our sign in Pisces on the 19th. And then Mercury really takes a little while, takes about 10 days to 2 weeks. And I'm thinking more like when we get the full moon in Libra on the 2nd of April, that's when it starts to kind of be able to be clear again, okay? When you can trust that things aren't going to be like this. Nevertheless, we've got this Six of Cups. There is some sense in which you're revisiting things from when you were 6. I know. This has come up for a lot of people this month. And it can be 6, I think it is younger you. I don't think it is like 6 years ago. Although that might faintly come into it. Pisces at 6 is a very wondrous kind of a child, looking out of the window, daydreaming. If you can remember your reports at school, mine were always could try harder, a lot of potential, but always daydreaming, a little not very focused, that kind of thing, okay? There's something or a dream or a feeling that you had when you were around this age, which was an expansive kind of anything could happen, this is what I want to do, all of those sorts of things. And something is calling on you. Maybe you don't, redraft and relive that particular dream, but the sentiment of it. For example, let's say you looked out of the window, you wanted to go to space. Not unknown for Pisces. Or, this was more my thing, you wanted to be a mermaid. I know. I wanted to live in a river. Like the little minnow fish. I was like, I want to live in the river. I want to live between rocks. How's that going to happen? I don't know. But the essence of what that means. So in other words, maybe you're wanting to paint pictures, maybe you want to write a book, maybe there's a water theme going on. Do you see what I mean? It's the energy of what you wanted at the time. Freedom of expression, flow, all of these things are really important in April and beyond. Saturn is like it's like having a really boring relative staying with you for 2 years in your house. Now, and let me know about this, Pisces, but Pisces struggles with having house guests. I know, it's out there, I see you. I'm going to say it's like a dairy product, 3 days, and then it really starts to go off. So imagine that Saturn being in our sign has been like having your boring uncle stay with you for 2 years. And now it's like, I want to feel the expansion. I can do whatever I want. I make my own rules. I can be playful. I can be creative. I can do the worm. I can't, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. The 9 of Cups, Jupiter in Pisces. This is the card that says, what is your heart's desire? This is also about relationships, whether it's friendships, romance. What is your heart's desire? Seriously, what is it? Not, oh, well, I quite fancy that person, or, I would really love to be over there. I'd love to live here. What is your heart's desire? It may not be what you think. It may not be what you think. I love this. Then we have, and we love this dude, we have the Knight of Cups. Nice. Knight of Cups is love offers, things that have been elevated. So it can be that if there's been someone sniffing around or something, you've been on online dating, or, there's been a sitch. There's always a sitch with Pisces. There's always some kind of situation with somebody. It has some potential to move forward. But it can also be for you, do you want this? Do you want someone who can be asked not to come with garage chrysanthemums that smell like old cat piss? We're talking a natural posy from an ethical shop. You know what I'm saying here. Yes. No peeling off that price tag from the cellophane. No, I stopped off at the 7-Eleven on the way to your house. And by the way, here's some limp balls. Shake it out. Shake it out. Sorry, there are some of you that actually probably like the limp balls, but you know what I mean. No imagination. So this is about wanting something different. Wanting what you deserve. Wanting what you deserve. I'm going to put that down. Yes. Sometimes Pisces, because it's very easy come, easy go for Pisces, will do without a lot of things. Just like, yeah, I'm not that bothered, I'm not that fussed, all that sort of stuff. But we're in Aries season, Saturn's gone, you got the house to yourself, let's party. It matters what you want. Get granular on your manifesting, okay? I've got the King of Wands. I'm looking here at the love, the erection section, love part of your reading. I'm going to get some different cards for that. But just know this is quite a playful energy. I like this. It can be someone who's a bit, how are you doing? You know, King of Wands is a big stick energy. But I like this for you because you need a bit of fun. You need a bit of laughter. You need a bit of love. And you need to kick back, okay? You've been down too long. Yes. I'm going to write that down too. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we have the Ace of Wands. Nice. New beginnings. And you can see from this, it's like slightly risky. Not big risk, no. But putting yourself out there. Taking a chance on yourself. Yeah. I'm going to write that down too. I always forget everything after reading. Okay. And then the Ten of Pentacles. The long-term goal, long-term happiness, whatever that may be. Maybe it's 2.4 kids. Maybe it's getting a dog. Maybe it's getting your own place. Maybe it's living by water. Whatever it is, let's have a look at some love. 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 Let's use the Lover's Path Tarot for the love. Love, love, love. There will be an extended love reading, you and me side by side. I look at both your energies, you get a deck. A deck each. I knew you were going to get that one. And then we do what joins you, so we have a third deck, which is the bridge. And also what keeps you apart. Oh my lord. Bloody hell, Pisces. Dust off your apple packers. Time to find that pearly thong. Okay. Not literally. That sounds quite uncomfortable. You know what I mean. Oof. Oh, God, I'm loving this. You got some gorgeous love cards, not going to lie. Right. Wheel of Fortune, which I knew you were going to get, weirdly. I was like, yeah, there it is. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune favours the brave. Four of Wands. Yeehaw. This is gorgeous. Again, this is kind of... When you get the Four of Wands, there's this slight feeling of opportunity, but also a portal opening of luck, of finding someone. For example, online dating sucks. We all know this. But this could be you move one parameter, or even you don't, and somebody actually just drops in that you're not actually gonna recoil. You know what I mean? And you think, Jesus, where were they? So if you're not out there, get out there. You know, dust off your profile picture. Do what you need to do. No rules. Two of Cups. Get on! Two of Cups. This is gorgeous, Pisces. Two of Cups with the Four of Wands. There's a pattern here. I'm going to dare to say, and I've been feeling this, so stuff it, I'm going to put it out there. Saturn's been keeping you from a lot of things, and love might be one of them, okay? This is a new freedom. This is some good juju. It can be an uptick in an existing relationship. It can be an opportunity to find someone. I love it. We have the Knight of Cups. Come on. 2 Knights of Cups, but also the Knight of Pentacles. Now, Pisces, listen up good. You know we are giddy for romance. That's the only thing I'll say here. Don't get swept away, okay? We do get swept away. Yeah. Don't get swept away. 10 of Wands. For some of you, there are still things to clear up. There are still things to... If you thought of each one of these as like a balloon you could let go of, there are still things to let go of. And we get the Moon, which is the card for Pisces. But there's something a bit magical in the air here for you, Pisces. If you have obstacles with somebody, if you have, I don't know, unfinished business, if you're waiting for someone to step up, there is a high possibility of that happening here, and I like it. I like it a lot. Yes! Sorry. Oh, that's nice. Who got those? Might have been Scorpio as well. A fork in the road, and there literally is a fork in the road. I love this one. You've been held back. You're taking a different path now. You need to be authentic. You need to find that. You're never going to just be one person, but you find that thread that connects you between all of the people that you are, okay? Somewhere along the line, it connects you to someone else who sees that authentic person that you are. A change in the wind. If you are in some kind of stalemate, if you are in some kind of stuckness, you know, if you thought that your boring uncle would never leave the house, he's checking out. And then we get the Observer. Pisces is always observing. I don't even think I need to tell you to observe the things around you, because Pisces always observes the things around them. Watch for the signs, okay? Watch for the signs of this. Watch for the signs of that. And when they come, see them, believe them, and act on them, okay? It's your time, Pisces. I'm going to go do the extended reading. Your energy, their energy, a deck for you, a deck for them, and the bridge, what joins you in the middle, lovely Pisces. Link is below. See you on the other side. Namaste.